Gotta be careful. There is a bear. Who hangs out around here. In fact, that's his cave right there. He's not home, but that's his cave. I don't see his tracks. So I'm guessing he's not super nearby. There he is, actually. Yeah, coming home after a night of marauding. Or whatever it is that bears do. Alright, change of plans. We're going to go a slightly different direction. Welcome back to the Long Dark, everybody. We are in the forestry lookout in Coastal Highway. And we just mapped a big swath of Coastal Highway thanks to the Polaroid that we found on that dude. So, yeah, that helps out a lot. The other thing, actually, is that we did find a wolf carcass right about here. Sorry, a deer carcass that a wolf gifted us right about here. We managed to harvest everything off of it. We cooked up most of it, but not all of it, before a blizzard blew out our fire. We left everything we harvested down there because we didn't want to be stinky in a blizzard with a wolf nearby. And so this morning, we're going to go get that, and then we're going to continue along the high road, I think, to keep looking for that heavy hammer, assuming that there is one here, which, there might not be. If not, we will figure that out, and then we will head to Pleasant Valley, where there probably will be one. So let's take a look and see what time it is. It's just getting near dawn. Last night we had last episode, we had a really nice view of the beautiful setting moon. Sun will be rising soon, so it's a gorgeous day, and you can actually see quite a bit right now. There's Misanthrope, there's Jackrabbit Island over there. There's Jackrabbit Island right there. Over here is Misanthrope's cabin, right up there, where the trader docks behind there. That way somewhere is the coastal town site where Quonset Hut is. And over here is where our little fishing village is. So we're kind of right smack in the middle of everything right here. And it sounds like the birds are out. Alright, it's getting cold, so we're going to head back inside, and we are going to do a little bit of maintenance before setting out for the day. So let's do that. Alright, we did a little bit of stuff there, and it looks beautiful out. Like, I just wanted to stop and pause and just show you. Just kind of show you. This is turning into a beautiful day. It's very cold still, so we're probably going to sleep another hour just to get the chill off. But there's the sun coming up over the hills, and it is going to be a fantastic day. Somewhere down there is our deer carcass, and we're going to go get that today. Alright, so where...
My feet.
Yeah, let's go in here. Let's close the door. And let's just snooze for an hour. Get warmed up a little bit. It's the kind of day when you wish you had a mag lens. Ooh, still not very warm. We don't have a jacket. I think that's part of the problem. So we are going to be a little bit cold, but we're going to run down and grab what we can. Bring it back up here. Oh, look at that. Looks like we missed a little window of opportunity there. Alright, it's the cold part of the day. Yeah, we'll hang out here a little bit longer. We can do a little bit more reading. Yeah, let's do that. What's the nicest window view? Here, we're going to sit here. And we'll just do a little bit more reading here.
I'm going to need to eat soon.
See if it can warm up. Yeah, it sounds like the wind has died down. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's better. It's probably still pretty cold, but let's go get our stuff. Alright, so I don't know if that wolf is still here, but I definitely want to grab... I hope he's not, but we gotta just be a little careful here. Last time we were right here, he came by, but he looks like he may have moved on. Oh, look, there's acorns there. Alright, I hear a wolf howling, but I don't hear him howling very close. So I'm just going to assume... Let me grab the charcoal here. I'm going to assume he has moved on. Eat one of those. Eat another one. The less we have to carry, the better. And then I'll eat this one too. And I'll bring what's left of it.
I can't feel my hands.
Yeah, and then we'll just head back up. Alright, heading back up here with all our meat. I'm actually going to drop...
So cold.
The meat here.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
And then we'll head back in and warm up again. Yeah, mornings are beautiful, but they are cold. They are cold. Alright. We're in here warming up now. I'm going to drop the gut and the hide. We'll take those with us when we go, along with the mountaineering rope. So I think we need to warm up, so let's spend a little bit of time reading. Yeah, do one more, and we'll be done with this book. Man, that was a good book. That's our wolf. Okay, we're running a little bit low on water, so next time we make a fire, we're going to have to make some more water. But, yeah, it's pretty blustery out there. I don't know if it's still super cold. Let's see. Yeah, it's still pretty cold. We need to find a jacket. That is really our problem, is we do not have a jacket. So, going to have to find one of those. Or we are going to have to make one, but we can only make those, I think, out of wolf. And I don't think we are at the point yet where we want to risk our lives killing wolves by hand. We don't have a knife. So, yeah. Alright, so what are we going to do here? I think I'm going to just sleep for another hour. Warm up. It is definitely getting colder in the world, and we need to get the clothing. Alright, I'm going to take the mountaineering rope.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm going to take these guts, and we're going to head down here. In the wind shade, it's actually not that cold. So we're going to stand in the wind shade, and we're going to deploy this mountaineering rope. And then what we're going to do is we are going to try to... We're going to try to throw our stinky stuff off the edge. So let's stand in the wind shade, deploy the mountaineering rope. Awesome. Actually, we can just take our stinky stuff down. Let's just do that. Because we are not too terribly stinky. Oh, not too terribly heavy. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's no wolves here. So let's walk around and check it out. I think there's there's like a little cave over here. With some wood. Others. And friendly neighborhood corpse.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ragged t-shirt. I don't think anyone's gonna need this. It's kind of windy. But I think there is a cabin just down from here. As long as there are no wolves waiting, we can go down there and warm up a little. So let's do that. So let's just... I don't hear any wolves howling. I don't hear any wolves growling. So the cabins are very close. Hopefully we'll just be able to make it there, yeah. Yeah, rabbits here. Should be okay. Alright, let's head in here. Okay, and we're gonna drop those, drop that, and then we're gonna just drop our meat outside. Only one left. That whole deer and only one left. Food goes fast in this game. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Got a bunch of books, but we already have some books to burn. Although I might just swap them. Okay, research is already completed on all those books. So I'm just gonna leave them here. These ones I haven't completed research on, but they're not, you know, useful because guns. And I'm gonna swap them for generic books, which will be quicker to show up on the burn list. I'll just take 2. I don't need more than that. Is there really nothing else in here? Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Well, I think we are going to start a fire here at some point to cook the last of our meat. I'm going to head out to the next cabin, see what's there, and then maybe grab these rabbits along the way. What's this? Oh, it's a backpack. But it has nothing in it. I thought there were rabbits here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Pretty sure there were rabbits here. Okay. Well, let's try this one. See what's in this cabin. Spray paint, as per usual. It's like a metal container here. Stacks of papers. Not much. Yeah, not much. Oh, look at that. Lantern fuel. That's good. Don't have a lantern, but one day I will. Okay. Alright, well, it's so cold outside, and I need to warm up anyway. I think I will tear down this t-shirt. And maybe I'll repair... I know I'm going to ditch this soon, but I'm going to repair it anyway. Okay, or maybe not. Let's try one more time. Okay. Should be a little bit warmer. Ooh, it's foggy. Okay, foggy but warm. Alright, with our cabin fever risk. It's not that high. Okay, sometimes there's a bear around here, so I don't really want to roam too far and wide too fast. But if I can find those rabbits, I'll include them in my little cookout. Alright. Well, nothing around here. What if I can get on the roof of this house?
My fingers feel numb.
Look at that. I can get on the roof of this house. Not sure why I would do that, except maybe to snipe a bear. That's kind of cool, though. Alright. Okay, I'm going to head back inside. Warm up a little bit. And decide what to do next. I think we are going to want to start a fire, cook up that remaining piece of meat. I don't know, we didn't get very far today if this is all we did. And I think it's getting to the point where we really, really, really need better clothing. But I'm not sure where to find better clothing. Maybe we do need to go to Pleasant Valley and then come back here later. Because there's just more habitation over there and more chance of maybe better clothing. So we're a little bit falling behind the curve. Oh, look at that. Did I miss this? Yeah, nothing in it. Yeah, we're a little bit behind the curve here on warmth and clothing. Getting to the point where we have a fair number of these deer hides. I mean, we could maybe make deerskin pants, but yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna see what my fire situation is. I got a lot of stuff to start fires. So I think I'm going to do that. We will make some water and have a little cookout. Yeah, I've been pushing it into the evening, further and further into the evening when it's warmer, because I just don't have the clothing to be out during the day. That's causing me to be out at night, which is dangerous. So, really need to find more clothing, I think. Alrighty. Let's, we're gonna leave this here because there is a bear along the way. We have other stuff that we're leaving here too, so I think that's okay. We're not stinky. Nice night. Probably not too cold. So we will go this way. And at the end of this, there's actually a bear cave, so the bear might be there. We just got to be a little bit careful. We may have to go around him. But yeah, there's a trailer at the end of this road. Make sure we don't run smack dab into him. Well, it's a beautiful night. Not too cold. So I'll head up this way. And this is the direction that we would have gone had we kept going straight. From on the high road from the lookout. And I think there's a little clearing up here. Sometimes there's a moose there. And I don't really want to mess with a moose. So we'll have to just keep an eye open. Yeah, we had a good start, but I think we're falling behind, if I'm being honest. We are falling behind. We need to find that heavy hammer. We need to... So here's where the high road joins the low road. Swap out our torch here. Yeah, so this leads us back up to where we were before. Don't want to go there. I think we want to see what's behind here. Okay, so this is where sometimes there's a moose. I don't see moose markings. And I don't actually see a moose, so that's good. And there's a couple more saplings here. Some bunnies. Don't need those bunnies right now. Alright, I'm going to swap out this torch for another one. And then we're going to head down here. So this leads down to that other trailer, I think. Gotta keep an eye out for bears, because there is one who roams around here periodically. Alright, there's the trailer. Let's head out this way.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I know. We're going to go to that trailer in a few minutes, but... Oh, this may be where that moose is. So we got to be a little careful. Yeah, it's crazy that we have not found a jacket anywhere here. And it's making me wonder... Silent clearing. It's making me wonder if I did the right thing by setting out to truly, fully explore Coastal Highway. Or if I should have headed over to Pleasant Valley. Not too,
if I don't warm up soon.
Not too late to make that decision. We might do that tomorrow morning. Not much in this clearing. Okay, we're gonna head down to that. We're gonna head down to that trailer right there, and that's where we're gonna spend the night. Swap this torch out. A lot of acorns around, so, you know, there's that. We have little caches of food lying around all over the place. Like, we've got fish on the other side of the map. We've got some meat over near the little center cabins where the rabbits usually are. So that's good. We've got little caches of curing stuff all over the place too. So we're not doing terribly. We just need some better clothing and a heavy hammer. Watch there be one right here. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just quickly walk around this. Nope. No heavy hammer. Would have been great if that was just lying on the doorstep. Heavy hammer, but no. Alright, let's see what's in here. There hasn't been much of anything anywhere. Alright, I don't see anything. So, yeah, nothing. Okay, we're going to let this torch go out. And we are going to stay here the night. And then tomorrow, we are going to probably head off to Pleasant Valley. Because I just don't think that we can I just don't think we're finding what we need here. All right, well, let's do it. See what the morning brings. Alright, it looks like we don't have the cabin fever risk anymore, because I guess we did spend enough time roaming around outside. But, yeah, I think we're going to want to head over to Pleasant Valley. What's the best way to get there from here? I guess the easiest way to get there from here is to go up this way and around here to the cave, which I didn't map, but which is right here. The slightly harder way is to go down here, and then we can grab our meat, head up here, 2 climbs, and then this way. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think the 2 climbs are going to burn so much fatigue and calorie, it's not worth it. So let's see what the weather looks like outside. It's early morning. Yeah, it's cold, but it's not terrible. So let's go. Gotta be careful, there is a bear. Who hangs out around here. In fact, that's his cave right there. He's not home, but that's his cave. I don't see his tracks, so I'm guessing he's not super nearby. There he is, actually. Yeah, coming home after a night of marauding, or whatever it is that bears do. Alright, change of plans. We're going to go a slightly different direction. And actually, I think we're going to give it 1 more hour of sleep just to try to get the warmth up a little bit. So weird. Things are kind of doing some weird rendering stuff. Not tired enough. Okay, well, let's just do that then. Okay, hopefully it is not too cold out, and hopefully the bear is not sitting right in front of me. Okay, he's not. Alright, I think what we need to do then is go around and up, which is probably how we should have done it in the first place. As long as I don't... Do I have to climb? I think I'll be okay. I don't think I have to climb the rope. I think I can head up this hill. Maybe not. Thought I could make that. Okay. Well, I guess not. Okay. Another sprain, a little more pain.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I understand that. Alright, well, let's head down this way. Okay, I guess I couldn't get up there. But we will head down this way. And we'll go a different route.
Can't.
But I think we pretty much have looted, like, most of Coastal Highway at this point. And you know what? I am gonna bandage these. I just don't think it's a great idea to be limping along.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah, I know it's cold. And actually, oops. Oh, we have a full torch. I didn't realize that. I'm just gonna walk with the torch in my hand, just in case. In case I run into a wolf. So, yeah, we're cold. We're gonna take a little bit of condition damage, but, you know, I guess that is par for the course. As we try to get our clothing situation under control, find our heavy hammer. Yeah, I think we have pretty much gotten the low-hanging fruit out of Coastal Highway. So I think the next move is to head over to Pleasant Valley and see what's there. From a clothing and possibly heavy hammer / tooling perspective. Pleasant Valley's big, though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the move is Mystery Lake. Yeah. Maybe it's Mystery Lake. Is there a heavy hammer in Mystery Lake? I think there might be. I think it's possible. Yeah, I think it is possible. But we're close to Pleasant Valley right now. So maybe that's the move. I don't know. I have to think about this. Hate going through these choke points here. You never know if there's going to be a wolf sitting right around the corner. Okay, well, we're at the log sort. I think I am going to... What time is it? It's early morning still. We left some rabbit meat here. So it might be worth just cooking that up. Oh, and there's more rabbits. Thank you for your sacrifice, Mr. Rabbit. Where's the other guy? Where is your brother? Yeah, so we got a little bit of rabbit here. We can cook up and eat. Where's that other rabbit? Yeah, I do think that possibly Mystery Lake is the move. Because we just have more food along the way. There he is, right there. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. I'm gonna go pick up my stones. And then we're gonna head inside. Alright.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay, let's head inside. Get warm a little bit. I think what we're gonna do, this is all cured. We're gonna take that. I think what we're gonna do here is we are going to take the meat off these guys. 20 minutes.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, we're going to light up this torch. And we're going to start a fire out here. We're going to cook up our rabbits. And then we will see about heading back to our main base. And then from there
Can't feel my hands.
to Pleasant Valley. Alright. Okay, we're going to leave these rabbit carcasses here. Maybe we'll harvest them later, maybe we won't. But we're going to grab our hot teas. We are warm, we are full, or as full as we can be. We are not stinky. It's foggy, but that's okay. And we're out of sticks, but apparently that's okay too, because there's plenty lying around. Replenish for that next fire. Always have to have that next fire mentality. So that was a good pit stop. Got us to a good place. It's warm-ish over here. And we have decided that the move... Oh, there's a wolf. I'm actually just going to try to get around him. And then I'll just... then I'll just kind of walk the dog with him over to fishing huts. I just got to make sure I'm going the right way. There we go. Here's the tooth. Yeah, I'm heading the right way. Yeah, actually, I am going to get rid of him because is. Alright, because I want to swap out my torch. There we go. Oh. Starting to get, fog is starting to lift. A couple more wolves over there. Yeah, it's time to move on. We gotta move on. We got a lot of stuff curing here, and we're all ready to make our bow, we're already make some clothes, we're already do all kinds of good stuff here when we can find that heavy hammer. But until we can, we gotta move on. Because it's getting colder, and we need to keep moving so that we can get ourselves set up. Want to be able to shoot some wolves, make some wolfskin coats. You know, want to be able to shoot some deer, get some food security. I'm doing okay for food, actually, so that's not too bad, but you know, we just really need to keep it moving. So Mystery Lake is going to be the move. And sad that I did not find a heavy hammer here. But, you know, sometimes it happens, and you gotta keep looking. I head to Mystery Lake. If we don't find it there, then I guess we will have to go to Pleasant Valley from there. I mean, I just gotta double check. We did check over here, right? Where it sometimes spawns. In the snow? We did. Okay. Didn't think we were quite that bad as to have forgotten to check one of the likeliest places. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call that an episode. It might be a slightly shorter episode than usual. We're back in our cabin here. We're not going to stay here very long, so next episode we're going to immediately turn around and head over, grab that fish, eat the rest of that fish, and then we're going to head over to Mystery Lake. So if you liked this episode, give us a like. If you want to know when the next one comes, please subscribe and send us a comment. We like to hear from you. There's some food that we can bring with us on our trip, so that's not bad. This is not useful to us yet because we don't have a skillet. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode.